Tesla could have a sizable hit on its hands if it can ramp up production of the Model 3. As the cars trickle out of Tesla's Fremont, California factory, a first round of reviews are rolling out as well, calling the Model 3 extremely fast, well-composed in a variety of driving situations, bolted together tightly and loaded with industry-first features. Here are some snippets from recent test drives. Consumer Reports said, "Our testers were impressed by our cars glued to the road handling, with steering that is quick and precise. Ride quality is a different matter. The car is overly stiff, struggling to absorb bumps with the dignity expected from a luxury car. There's also considerable wind noise at highway speeds." Motor Trend said, "Pressed to the road by its tail-heavy, 48/52, weight distribution, the Tesla surfs away on a steep, 307 pound-ft wave of torque. A 4.8-second 0-60 mph time pops on the screen, then the acceleration rate slightly fades as aerodynamics reel back against the motor's 271 horsepower. The torque is impressive, but I wonder if its acceleration seems exaggerated by the absence of engine noise to distract you from it." Road and Track said, "The interior is almost unrecognizable as an automotive design. The Model 3's dashboard is an exercise in fanatical minimalism. It's perfectly symmetrical, completely bereft of buttons, knobs, or any kind of moving parts. Save for twin stalks serving as the turn signals and gear selector, every control on the Model 3 is accessed from the central touchscreen." Car said, "Slipping behind the wheel of Tesla's newest EV feels like sliding into the future. A 15-inch touchscreen panel proudly signals an all-digital interface, and access is keyless and granted via smartphone. Perhaps in a few years such tech will seem as dated as a Nokia flip phone, but right now the Model 3 is the new iPhone of the motoring world." AutoWeek said, "The car is remarkably quiet. For a while I thought I heard a slight booming inside, but that was only because I flipped the rear seat down. Flipped up it was serenely silent. There's very little noise coming from the tires or from wind wafting over that bulbous exterior. On some electric cars, you can hear the motor whining a little intrusively, but not on the Model 3.
Australian actress and Nissan electric vehicle ambassador Margot Robbie hosted her first Facebook live stream, announcing that Nissan will premiere its new Formula E electric concept livery at the Geneva Motor Show in March 2018. The cameras, lights and equipment used to broadcast the live appearance were powered by the new Nissan Leaf battery. Margot Robbie said, "The world is going electric and technology is getting smarter. Even the cameras used for the broadcast were powered using the Nissan Leaf, something I never thought a car would be able to do. It's crazy in a way, but it's another simple demonstration of how we can change the way we drive and live to create a cleaner and more sustainable world for everyone." Nissan announced last year that it will enter the fast-growing Formula E series in the 2018-19 season. The all-electric series gives Nissan a highly visible global platform from which to spread the message of Nissan Intelligent Mobility, the three-pillar strategy to redefine how its vehicles are driven, powered and integrated into society. Nissan launched the second generation of the Nissan Leaf in the Middle East in November 2017. The car's features include the e-pedal, which reportedly allows the driver to start, accelerate, decelerate, stop, and hold the car with just the use of the accelerator pedal. The e-powertrain, which offers a power output of 110 kilowatts, 38% more than the previous generation Nissan Leaf.
Subaru announced pricing for its largest SUV yet, the midsize Ascent, a 3-row SUV with seats for 7 or 8. It goes on sale this summer with standard all-wheel drive, a raised suspension and a new 260 horsepower, turbocharged 2.4-liter boxer 4-cylinder engine and a Lean-Artronic CVT with an 8-speed manual mode function. Sold in 4 trim levels, starting prices range from $32,970 minus $45,670, including the $970 freight charge from Lafayette, Indiana. Manufacturer's estimated fuel economy for the base and premium models with standard equipment is up to 21 mpg city, 27 highway and 23 mpg combined, Subaru says, for 500-plus mile cruising range. Models equipped with 20-inch wheels are expected to achieve mileage of 20/26/22 mpg city highway combined. Standard equipment includes the Starlink 6.5-inch infotainment system with Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, 4 USB ports, 3-zone automatic climate control, power side mirrors, raised roof rails and 19 Cuban pesos holders. The auto vehicle hold braking function keeps the vehicle in position at a stop so the driver does not need to continuously depress the brake pedal. And there's a new convex cabin view mirror for the driver and front passenger to keep an eye on the second and third rows. Standard safety equipment includes 7 airbags and Subaru's EyeSight driver assist technology that includes automatic pre-collision braking, adaptive cruise control, lane departure and sway warning. The top-of-the-line, 7-seat touring model gets more chrome and satin silver accents, a panoramic power moonroof, Java brown leather-trimmed upholstery, ventilated front seats and a leather-wrapped and heated steering wheel. Also new is a smart rear-view mirror and a 180-degree front-view camera. There is a 120-volt power outlet and up to 8 USB charging ports. And the infotainment system is upgraded with an 8-inch multimedia navigation system and a 14-speaker Harman Kardon Quantum Logic surround sound audio system.
Well-known American Consumer Reports purchased a Tesla Model 3 electric car. The purpose of the purchase was the removal of the test drive. The car has treated the media in $59,000, which is almost twice the cost of the basic version, $35,000. And all because the reporters bought the advanced version of the model, offering in particular increased to 500 kilometers range and a function of autonomous driving. So, what were impressions of the car? Generally speaking, the steering is quick and responsive, the suspension is good although not sufficiently to absorb the bumps, but the position of the driver behind the wheel is fantastic. Was observed and some shortcomings, such as wind noise at high speeds, low rear seat, which leads to awkward bending of the knee for adults, as well as some problems with visibility. Contrary to previous opinions about the poor quality of the cabin, the interior of the car is made soundly, stated in Consumer Reports, a large number of suede and wood, high-quality leatherette and a giant 15-inch screen that controls and displays most features.
It's going to be hot in Norway this year, at least in regards to plug-in electric car sales, with the new Nissan Leaf now entering the delivery stage. Sales of the new Leaf just started in Norway and already in the first half of February, 264 registrations appear. At such a pace, the Leaf should be on track for more than 500 for the month, which would mark one of its best months ever in Norway. The record for monthly sales for the Leaf in Norway stands at 716 units a few years ago. New records to be posted by the 2018 Leaf in several countries, but just in Norway alone there are more than 4,000 people waiting for delivery of their new Leafs. These are exciting times for Leaf fans, and soon we'll see what level of impact the new Leaf has on the global plug-in market.
On Thursday, Subaru announced the specifications of its upcoming SUV, the Ascent. pricing, options, and capabilities are detailed, the most extreme of which is the Ascent's towing capacity of 5,000 pounds, greater than that of any other Subaru ever made. The Ascent in its thriftiest form has an MSRP of $31,995, and its range-topping Ascent Touring package comes in at $44,695. All Ascents share the same powertrain. A new direct-injection 2.4-liter flat-4 with 10.61 compression and variable valve timing, boosted by an intercooled twin-scroll turbo. Its 260 horsepower and 277 pound-feet of torque are forwarded through a CVT to all-wheels via torque vectoring all-wheel drive. The stout CVT keeps the engine at peak torque throughout acceleration, which is useful for the Ascent's towing capabilities. Brake vectoring and yaw sensors are also included to keep the vehicle and its trailer under control. Independent suspension at all four corners and 8.7 inches of ground clearance keep the Ascent competitive on tumultuous terrain too. Most modern safety amenities and conveniences are included. Lane keeping assists, blind spot monitors, active cruise control, and automatic braking in reverse to prevent parking lot mishaps are present, including others. A full suite of airbags can protect your 7 to 8 occupants, depending on interior seating specifications. Splurging on the touring trim package adds technology like ventilated front seats, wipers on water watch, a 120-volt outlet, 8 USB outlets, a premium infotainment and sound system, and moonroof. Safety upgrades are afoot too, with a smart rear-view mirror and a 180-degree camera for frontal visibility, presumably for peeking around corners for tight rights on red. The wheelbase of almost 113 inches puts it close to that of the Chevrolet Tahoe's 116 inches with an equal seat count. The Ascent Touring undercuts the Tahoe LS MSRP by $2,805, as it should, considering the marginally inferior towing rating. Fuel economy on the Ascent beats that of the Tahoe LS, which is estimated at 16 mpg in the city and 23 mpg on the highway, while Subaru states the Ascent can achieve 21 mpg in the city and 27 on the highway respectively. Those interested solely in a 5.3-liter V8 soundtrack will have their minds made up already, as will Subaru-hungry markets like Colorado and Vermont. Different strokes, as they say.